I have been here now many times advocating for lifting the liability cap to an unlimited cap, and I still continue to press that. However, even lifting the liability cap is an after-the-fact set of circumstances. It means that a spill has taken place, and in fact, we want to hold the responsible parties unlimitedly responsible, as they have created unlimited recklessness on our environment and our communities. But again, it means a spill has taken place. And so what our message is here today, and I certainly want to applaud the President for canceling the Virginia lease, for having a 6-month moratorium, but the real issue is that we have learned from this spill that there is no such thing as too safe to spill. We have learned that when the worst case scenario happens, notwithstanding what the oil industry filed with the federal government, that they were ready for the worst case scenario, that 32, 33 days later, we still have not fully succeeded at resolving the worst case scenario. We have learned that some of the scientific challenges to this, when the worst case scenario happens, have not been met. And so therefore, we shouldn't be going ahead and opening up new coastal waters of the United States, particularly in the mid-Atlantic, that I think produces a limited response anyhow, from what we know as of this point, to our overall energy needs, when we can't even control the worst case scenario set of circumstances that can happen. If sound science is going to drive this administration, then there shouldn't be a moratorium. There should be an outright ban on offshore drilling at the end of the day. That's what we want. That's what will guarantee a multi-billion-dollar coastal economy. New Jersey alone is a $50 billion coastal economy, driven by the coastal elements of New Jersey, from its fishing industry to its tourism industry to its restaurant industry to everything, to all of the incredible employment. Several years ago, we felt the challenge of a different type of environmental challenge, and we had medical waste come up on our beaches several decades ago. And that took a long time to recover from. Senator Lautenberg remembers that and was very active in it at the time, in cleaning it up. Now, if tar balls came on the beaches of New Jersey, or the type of oil we see spilled in the Gulf, we're talking about far more than 1 or 2 years to get it back. We're talking about a decade or more. And so for all of our coastal communities, if we add up the realities of how much each of our states represents in terms of coastal economies, we are talking about several hundred billions of dollars, if not more. That is not something we can put at risk. We have to be responsible to the next generation of our respective states in the nation. That's why offshore drilling should stop, and we should continue to drive to the renewable energy sources that will liberate us once and for all from a 20th century fuel to a 21st century opportunity. And we have transitional fuels like gas, domestic in the United States, great opportunity, onshore drilling to do that. We have tremendous opportunities in wind and solar and biomass and cellulosic ethanol, as well as energy conservation. We can do this. We just have the will to break the addiction, both here at home and abroad. And if we do that, we'll be better off in terms of our national security, we'll be better off in terms of our economy, we'll be better off in terms of our environment.